Shalom, Yisrael. This is your boy Yahuah coming back to you once again with another educational, informative, enlightening spiritual video. Today I want to keep it brief. I want to talk about spiritual gifts and specifically musical talents. The thing is, I always wonder why I was so gifted and so talented. I'm gifted about a lot of things, but specifically I want to talk about singing and rapping and just pretty much anything, musical. Originally I started off as a composer, a music composer. I would always make little beats and stuff like that on our workstation keyboards coming up back in the days, you know what I'm saying? And then I did it on the drum machines. I just been all around basically, but I never sold any of my beats or whatever. And so then I got into rapping, which I never went mainstream with it or nothing like that. And I'm glad I didn't, and I'll explain that a little bit. And then later on in life, I found out that I could sing a little bit. I got a little better over the years. But my point in this is the Bible talks a lot about singing praises to the Creator. So it dawned on me, later on in life, especially recently, that the chosen of the Creator, He wants us basically to praise Him through our voice, through singing and worship and stuff like that. I mean, whatever talents you have. But right now I'm speaking mostly about musical talent. So whether you could sing, rap, dance, or anything like that, the Most High wants to praise from that. It says in Psalms chapter 47, and just all throughout the Bible, chapter 47, verse 6, sing praises to God, sing praises unto our King, sing praises. Psalms chapter 68, verse 4, sing unto God, sing praises to His name, extol Him that rideth upon the heavens by His name. Jah, they say here, but really it's Yah, Y-A-H, short for Yahuah, and rejoice before Him. Psalms chapter 68, verse 32, sing unto God, ye kingdoms of earth. Oh, sing praises unto the Lord, Salah. And then it just keeps going on and on and on and on. Psalms chapter 27, verse 6, and now shall mine eyes be lifted above mine enemies round about me. Therefore I will offer His tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing praises unto the Lord. And it just goes on and on and on. If you want to look up this yourself, just Google it, Google search it, type in something like sing praises KJV, and then all these verses will pop up, all these scriptures about singing praise and glory to the Most High Creator. And it makes sense because who better to sing to the Creator and glorify Him through our voice but His chosen? And so therefore He thought of these things before He created us, and He created us not only in His image, but He created us very musical, very talented, not just with music, but I mean, He said that we're the salt of the earth. Everything we do, we give flavor to it. We're an astonishment, amongst the other nations. They're astonished with black people. They're astonished at the bad stuff too, but overall, they look at us and they really envy us. Really, really, they envy us. And it's crazy to me how a lot of these so-called black people, African Americans and all that, think that what they got is so great, but we always look down upon ourselves. We don't look within and be like, man, I'm good at this. Woo, woo, woo. Let me do something with my talents. You know what I'm saying? Let me make a business based off my talents. If you could braid hair or whatever, if you could invent things, products and stuff like that from nature, from natural, materials and substances out in nature, why don't we do those things? I mean, we're the salt of the earth. We invent everything anyway. Believe it or not, we invented literally pretty much everything. I mean, I know that there's certain things that been copied, and people made their own derivatives, but we were the originators. But nonetheless, the Most High wants to be glorified. He wants us to sing praises unto Him. Don't give your talents to Satan. I know that he tempts you, and a lot of people fall for it. He tempts us with temporary fame and money, and fame and riches. The fame is inevitable if you are talented and you put yourself out there. You will get famous. But the riches, that's something else. I mean, you could get rich or well off or wealthy from your talents, but the fame is inevitable. You will get that, even if you garbage. It's a lot of garbage singers and rappers out here who they just famous and rich as heck. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, there's something for everybody, I guess. But also, it depends on how you market and promote these people. But nonetheless, again, the Most High has many scriptures throughout His Word about singing, and so that's what I'm gonna start doing. Since I am a natural rapper, singer, all these things, I will do more of these things for the Creator. He will get His praise first and foremost. And one more thing. Again, I'm happy that I never got into singing and rapping on a high level to where I was putting my music out there and trying to be famous and rich and all that before I came into this truth, because I would have more than likely, gave all of that honor and praise to Satan, to the adversary, which a lot of us do. But I'm glad that I didn't break out. I'm glad that I did not go major with my singing or rapping or just any of my talents before I came into this truth, because I likely would have gave the glory and honor to the adversary, the devil, that old stinky, dirty, nasty serpent. And so I'm glad I didn't do that. But some of the next videos I would have did it in this video. I did do it in some previous videos just before this, just a few minutes ago, literally, where I did sing, but it didn't come out like I wanted to. And you know the saying, first impression is the best impression, right? The first impression is the lasting impression. So I don't want y'all to hear me with a hoarse voice and all that, but the next few videos that I put out, I will sing. I will rap, and y'all will see how I do. And hopefully y'all can give you insight. It should be positive. I'm pretty good. So I just wanted to make this video about that. You people, you chosen so-called black Negroes, African Americans, whatever you look at yourself like, whatever they've told you and falsely indoctrinated with with these false bywords and titles and all that. You people being the chosen people of the Creator in His image and all of that, having His glorious gifts, spiritual gifts and talents, y'all supposed to be using that, not to entertain yourselves, your friends, none of that crap. And definitely not to give it to Satan. You're supposed to be giving that glory to the Most High Creator first and foremost. At least do that. At least first and foremost give it to the Creator. And therefore, I'm not going to put no music out yet until I give, the talents to the Creator who created me with the talents to begin with. He gets the glory first and foremost. It's just like with the first flocks of our sheep and all of that stuff, when we would do our sacrificial rituals and we would, basically kill, the animal and take out its organs and make a blood sacrifice and all of that, a meat offering to the Most High. He wanted not only the youngest, but He wanted the firstborn of the father, animals or whatever. And He wanted them to be pure. He didn't want no blemishes, cuts, or none of that stuff on. So what do you think He wants with our talents, which He created us with? He don't want us to put out music and then after we get famous and all of that, then we start honoring Him. No, the first music you put out there, even if it's a cappella, you give it to the Creator. You make it about Him first and foremost, because He is the one who gave you those talents to begin with. So who better deserves the honor, respect, and all of those things, the glorification, other than Yahuah. Nobody else deserves it. So if you're going to sing or rap or show any of your spiritual gifts through this physical vessel, then it should go to the Creator first and foremost. You could do everything else later on. So whenever you desire to rap and sing and all of that stuff, sing, praises and glorification to your Maker. It makes sense. He's the Creator. He's the worthy, almighty Creator, and you are the subservient creation. It is what it is. So, with that being said, I hope that this video was enlightening to you and educational to you. And if it was, a blessing to you, like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and hit that bell notification, and you'll be updated as soon as I drop a new video. Shalom.